Welcome back to my channel. So today morning I recently got preview to the GitHub Copilot program. So let's find out how it works and whether it's useful or not and whether it's taking your job or not. So today we'll make an Express API which will be a to-do list API, and let's see how GitHub Copilot does this and how it actually works. Let's start. So without any further ado, let's start making our app. We'll name it GitHub Copilot API. We'll go to this directory. Now we'll initialize it. Okay, so it's done. Let's open it in Visual Studio Code. We have already installed all the required Copilot projects and programs. Now let's create app.js, which will be the entry file for our app, and let's name it app.js. Let's also create scripts and name it start. Okay, can you see this? So this is GitHub Copilot doing work for us on app.js. Okay, so we tell GitHub Copilot to make an Express API app. Let's say Express API on port 3000. Okay, well done. So if we press Ctrl and enter, we'll get 10 solutions always. You can see there are 10 solutions. Let's take the first one. We accept it as a solution, and you can see it's totally correct code. All we have to do is we have to, okay, even Express is there, but we haven't imported it. So just require Express, and we have to install Express. That's one of the important stuff which we forgot. Yeah, Express. Okay, so let's try if it's running or not. Okay, you can see there is an error, body parser is not defined. So in the recent version of Express, they removed body parser itself, and body parser is a separate package, and Express has its own body parser also. So we'll use body parser, the separate one right now. You can use both, any of them, but I try to keep using the other body parser, because you never know when Express removes it and when it adds it. It's really very fishy and it keeps on changing. So let's add body parser. Yep. So let's try if our API is working. Okay, so we forgot to import it. Body parser. So we require body parser. Let's try cookie parser. Okay, we don't need it right now, so I'm removing this. We don't even need the static folder. We'll just make API, not the front end part. We'll test it on we will test it on first on the browser for the get routes, but for the post routes we'll try on Postman. So let's see. It's showing Express server listening on port 3000 in development mode, as you can see here. Let's try on browser only. Localhost 3000. Yes, it's working. So now what we'll do, we'll check. Okay, so now we'll tell GitHub Copilot to create a route for us. We need a get route which returns the welcome message. Now we press Ctrl Enter, and here it is. Hello world. Let's see if it's showing hello world or not. As you can see, it's not showing because I forgot to rerun it. So what we'll do, we'll add nodemon, and because it will be helpful in later on can add 20 nodemon package.json. We'll go and call nodemon app.js. We started using nodemon. It's already in use. Okay, let's see what's the issue. Okay, so when this happens, either you can click, find the PID, which is the process ID of the app which is using 3000, and delete it, or you can simply change the port. We'll change the port right now so that we can start working on this. Okay, why it's showing? Okay, there are two app.listen. We'll remove this one. Yeah, so you can see hello world is there. Now let's start creating our to-do list. So for that we need an array of tasks. Okay, so you can see it's taking a little bit time, but yeah, it's correct and it has the correct solution too. Okay, the one thing you must have noticed, it has the whole API which we are trying to make, so that's really great. We'll copy not the whole solution but the part which we need. So get all tasks, create a task, specific task, update tasks. We have all the CRUD tasks. It's amazing. Okay, so now let's open Postman and let's check out whether it's working properly or not. So let's see how it's working. So first of all, we'll clean this up. I wrote this back. Okay, so let's see if we are getting any task. No, we are not getting any task because our array is empty. So it's correct. Create, read, update, delete. So let's create one task. Post, and we'll create this task. It's showing created. Let's read, create, read, update. Now we have to update. Let's see where's the update task. App.put. Okay, so it's a put one. ID. Our ID is 1. And let's name it I'm task 1 updated. Let's see if it's working properly, otherwise we can modify any day. No, it's not working properly. So what we'll do, we'll update it. So we don't need this. Instead of this, we'll do task. Here we need yes, it's correct. Requested parameter.id, and that will be our task which we have correct right now, and we replace it by requested body. Totally correct. We remove this if. Let's see if it's working properly or not. So let's create a task. First we'll see if we have a task. We won't be having any task now. Let's create a task now. And the task 1 created. Get. We got the task 1. Now let's update it. So for updating it, put and task 1 updated. Okay, so it's an error. Task is not defined. So okay, so tasks, my bad. So it should be tasks, not tasks. Yeah, let's try it again. Right, we don't have anything, so let's post it. I'm task 1, task, let's test. I'm getting the task. Now let's update it. I'm task 1, updated. Cannot put tasks. Okay, so ID. So this is the first one. I am the updated one. Okay, so the issue you can see. Okay, no. So the ID wasn't given to it. Let's see if I am correct here or not. Yes, so it is the index. So let's change the one. I am task 1 updated again. As you can see, it's updated now. Create, delete, update, delete. So we'll go to the delete task and let's try it without modifying ourselves. Task 1, let's delete it. Not found as we expected. So let's name it task request ID should be deleted. So we name it null because it's suggesting. Otherwise we could do list.splice also. Okay, it's list.splice only. And tasks. Let's see. You won't be having any task right now. Let's create it again. Task 1 updated again. We have task 1 created again. Let's delete it. Task 1 which is 0. So it's showing empty. Let's see. So it's empty again. So we can see our whole CRUD app is working properly, and that too made by GitHub Copilot. So you can see it's working perfectly, and it's a really good tool to create anything as soon as possible. All you need is having basic knowledge of the app or the task which you are doing. So hope you liked the video. See you in the next one. And I've seen that you guys are not subscribing to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel, as it will be a little support for me also. So thank you. See you in the next one.